Welcome to Fair Game. I'm Christine Leahy, and my guest today was one of the toughest, most charismatic fighters to ever step foot in the octagon. Former UFC middleweight champion Michael Bisping.
What do you want next, man?
There's an idiot called Luke Rockhold who doesn't stop talking about me. I think he has the hots for me, to be honest. Luke Rockhold, you called me out. If you want to do it, let's dance. Here I am. Luke very kindly came down to help me spar one day. And on this TV show, they were asking me about how the sparring session went with Luke. And then I laughed and I went, well, let's just say I'm the unofficial Strikeforce champion. And I laughed, everybody laughed. And then I even looked at the camera and I said, sorry, Luke, I'm just kidding. It was a joke.
He's a dick to everybody. You know, I'm going to put him in his place for myself and a lot of people.
Rockhold and Bisping have similar personalities, and they rub each other the wrong way.
You guys be actually knocking the floor. Plenty. What? Many. Never seen it.
I made an off-the-cuff remark. I was having a laugh,
tasteless
okay?
remark.
Or whatever. That was a long time
tasteless.
ago. Now we're going to fight. And I'll knock that smug look off your face up, believe you me.
Bisping's a guy, just, he opened his mouth, so I'd love to shut him up for good.
If that lanky streak of piss wants to get it on, I have no problem.
A lot of tension, a lot of animosity going into this fight.
No tension from me, pal. No tension from me. This is just another day at the office. This is what I do. I'm here to take care of business, show these good people a great fight, and knock this wanker out in the process.
Michael Bisping, ladies and gentlemen.
Tired of talking, it's time to fight. If you enjoy the talk, just wait till you see the fight.
Whoa, well, it's been a long time coming. Luke Rockhold versus Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping complaining of a headbutt, and we can see some damage to the left eye of Michael Bisping. So the fighters have been reset.
Rockhold looks very relaxed. Doesn't look like the emotion's getting to him at all. Oh, it's a good straight left from Rockhold.
Big searching shot there from Rockhold.
Beautiful. Really nice. Oh, the head kick. Bisping's down.
Head kick.
Oh, that could be it. This could be the finish. Bisping's hurt. There's a guillotine. Oh, wow.
Mountain guillotine.
You know, I was pissed off. You know, I don't like people talking about training, and you know, I mean, it was a joke, whatever, but you know, it's in the past now. You know, I don't think we'll ever be friends, but I got a lot of respect for Michael. He's a warrior, and he'll get in it with anybody, and he works hard, and he gives it everything he's got, man. The guy, I got respect for that. Give it up for Michael.
Luke was the better man tonight. Congratulations. All the trash talk aside, you got to respect the guy. He's a solid competitor. Well done. Listen, what can I say? It's back to the drawing board. I'm going nowhere. Don't you forget it.
You got nothing but respect for the guy in the cage. He's a true fighter. He's always fought clean, and you know, he's had some unfortunate fights in the past, and you know, a lot of unfair fights. But I mean, the guy fights tooth and nail to the end, every fight, and he fights clean. I got nothing but respect for that, and he came to fight, and you know, I don't think we'll ever be best friends outside, but you know, I respect him inside the octagon.
Luke,
no doubt.
Congratulations. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So then your career advances, and then you have to wait 10 years before you finally get your title shot. And the way it happened was really interesting.
Dana, who is it? Who's going to fight Luke Rockhold in UFC 199?
The next guy in line is Michael Bisping.
The guy, the challenger for the main event, for the title fight, got injured, so they needed someone to step in. So, you know, volunteered my services. It was about 12 days, I think.
Given 2 weeks into the, close to the fight, I thought we had a fight, but I knew we had options. I knew we had Bisping, I knew we had Jacare. Obviously, I wanted Bisping. He's got a mouthpiece. He can sell a fight on 2 weeks' notice. And so I preferred that fight, and I asked for that fight.
When you get Rockhold and Bisping together, it's literally comedy. I mean, the guys hate each other. They're very opinionated on each other, and basically just sitting there ripping each other apart.
This guy, nobody gives a about. He's a champion that no one cares about.
I know I'm the underdog, and I know I deserve to be the underdog. Luke's an incredible fighter, but nothing about Luke scares me. It really doesn't. And I have the ability to beat this guy, believe you me. There's nothing about Luke that scares me, so why would I hesitate? Not for 1 second. I'm taking this fight, yes, on short notice, but that doesn't matter. I hit as hard and as fast in the first week of camp as I do in the last week of camp. All the pressure is on him. I'm winning this fight. I'm taking that belt.
It's his destiny, right? That's what he calls it. It's his destiny is to be my...
If you believe in something, if you know something is going to happen, if you're confident in that situation, you will achieve things in life. That's how you overcome things. That's how you put yourself out there. You believe it and you achieve it. And that's what I do. I know what I'm going to do. I know that I'm better than this.
Sounds like the worst self-help book you've ever read. Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the f*** up. I've worked my ass off for all of this. Nothing was ever given to me. I've worked my ass off and I will finish. I will take this final chapter in my journey and become the world champion.
Bisping thinks this is going to be his fairy tale. I will have none of that. This will be his swan song.
Luke Rockhold owns a victory over me. I want to rectify that. I want to set the record straight. So yes, I want to be the victor. I want to be the world champion. But I also want to beat Luke Rockhold.
I fucking knocked you out and choked you out. You still have the audacity to run your mouth.
Good, you did.
That is the most amazing thing about you, Bisping.
Hey, I'm not denying it.
I know you can't see straight, but you obviously can't think straight either. You're just an average bloke. You're just an average bloke.
Good use of English.
I'm a fucking samurai. I'm gonna come in there silent, undetected, and I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna make my kill, and I'm gonna fucking be out.
You're making a fool
I'll be out on the
yourself.
next contract. Watch me.
I can't wait for Saturday, guys.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Michael,
I get to walk
gonna be
in
a short
on 2
night for
weeks'
you.
notice. I get to punch him in the face and become world champion at the same time. I am a happy man.
yeah, Michael,
It's my destiny.
I actually wanted to ask you.
Yeah, it is. You just said, believe it, it will come real. It is my destiny. I believe, Luke. I believe.
Knowing something and making it happen. Watch.
Believe it, buddy.
Yeah.
Dreams do come true.
Believe
2
it.
weeks, 2 days, 2 hours. I don't care. I'll take on anyone, anytime, any place. Certainly this asshole. I've been in the UFC for over 10 years, okay? I've fought the best in the world. I've had my ups and my downs, but you can't keep a good man down. I'm here. I do believe this is my destiny. This guy, Luke Rockhold, I know is a great fighter, but I'll tell you this, there is not a single person in the world I would rather take the belt off than this smug right here.
Credit to Bisping. He's earned his shot. He's worked his way back up the ladder. But he's going to find out there's levels to this game. It's time to penetrate that thick skull and make him realize his true destiny. That's behind the desk.
For 10 years, over 40 professional fights. I can feel what it's gonna be like when I look at my wife in the eyes. And I know that we did it after that decision to quit work and move away all those f***ing years ago, and I left her alone, broke as hell, slept in my car, night after night in the middle of a cold. And here it is, it comes down to this. This is my destiny. It's there for the taking. I believe in myself, and I will take that belt.
For the undisputed UFC Middleweight Championship of the World. Fighting out of Manchester, England, presenting the Ultimate Fighter Season 3 winner and the #4 ranked middleweight contender in the world, the challenger, Michael the Count Bisping!
Luke Rockhold, Michael Bisping, 5 rounds of fighting for the UFC Middleweight Championship of the World.
Michael, even though he took this fight on short notice, he has a very high level of fitness.
Constant movement, lots of strikes, as Rockhold utilizing those great kicks that we've seen so often. Rockhold has this air of invincibility mentally right now as well. Never more confident.
achieve the one thing he really wanted to achieve. It was a special night. I was happy for him.
That guy's such a dick. I mean, you show your true colors after a fight, and that fucking guy comes up to me and says, "You know where you are?" Like, I picked you up off the canvas and gave you respect. That guy's a piece of shit, and I want to come kill him.
How do you feel getting revenge?
I don't know. Some say revenge is sweet. I disagree. I think it's better than sweet. Luke, come on, buddy. When the shoe was on the other foot, I leaned over and thanked you at this moment in time. I said, well done.
Yeah, and I actually picked you up off the canvas. And you, being the dick you are, came up to me and was a bitch
I shook
about
your
it.
hand, and you said, I already shook your hand and told me to off, basically.
You asked me, do you know who you are? Do you know where you are, buddy?
Yeah, that's after you.
Yeah,
Hey, buddy, you got out. You got knocked out, buddy. Sit down, shut up.
You got lucky.
All right.
Lucky.
Yeah. Real lucky.
Bisping.
First round, buddy.
First round.
What an asshole, guys.
I will come back and kill you.
Listen, you know, for everything that's said and done, I respect Luke a lot. I think he's a fantastic fighter, and we've had our ups and downs along the way. I have nothing against the guy. I really don't. And he's an incredible fighter, and I want to thank him for bringing out the best in me. You know, because when you're faced with a challenge like that, you have to rise to a certain level. And I do. And I know for all the bullshit, Luke, come on. We're just two individuals trying to achieve greatness and be at the top of our game. So, you know, I'm being a little jovial right now. Of course, I'm in the best mood ever, so I'm being a little bit silly. But I respect Luke. I respect Luke greatly. And he has a victory over me, and I have one over him now.
The UFC 2019 Hall of Fame ceremony is just around the corner. And with that, we are excited to announce the first inductee into this year's class. A pioneer of UK mixed martial arts. He is somewhat a national treasure who goes by the name The Count.